I'm being that person who vlogs while they walk. I have been doing a lot of introspection, as I have mentioned in the past. And one thing that has come up is I love fun. And something that has held me back from working on my coaching business more is the fear that it's not going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of hard work. And yeah, I know it's going to be a lot of hard work, and it is a lot of hard work, but I have to have fun. And doing these little lives for my friends, that's fun. And not being so worried about it being so freaking perfect. I'm sure there will be time, plenty of time for perfection and pretty pictures and looking like I'm someone out of a glamour magazine. But right now it's like, my hair, I haven't brushed it, and I'm walking. This is my break from studying. I'm in school full time, and this is my break from studying. And I just still want to be helpful. I want to be of service. These are things that light me up. I think it's fun to be helpful and to be of service. And so there you go. So here's my insight that I'll share today. I do a practice. I've done a practice on and off for years called Fear Inventory. Right now I'm doing a little bit of a different version called Deepest Fear Inventory. And if you want to learn more about it, I can teach you about it, or you can look up Existential Kink. It's something taught by Carolyn Elliott. But that's what I'm currently practicing right now. And basically, I journal. There's like a format to it, and I journal, and I get to see what my fears are. And yeah, the whole fear of not having fun, that's how that came out. And I'm like, okay, it's great to start bringing into consciousness what these fears are, because then I get to make decisions based on actually making myself feel better. It's like these fears are unconscious. They're there whether you bring them to the surface or not. And you're making decisions based on them unconsciously if they're not conscious. So by making them conscious, then you can make conscious decisions and experiment, and that's what I'm doing. And I had a bit of an insight last night that, some of the exact same decisions that I make in order to make myself feel better or to make myself feel more secure are based on fear. They're based on fear that I'm not going to be secure. They're based on fear, all kinds of fears. And so anytime I have made decisions based on fear, then it's just not ideal. It causes a lot of other problems. And I can look back, it's in my throat. That's the other thing. Anyway, I'll talk about that in a minute. I can look back over my life and see where I've made decisions based on fear, and it's tripped me up over the years, in a major way, not just currently, but yeah, going back years and years. And last night so this work, it can be really deep, and sometimes there's physical sensations, and last night, the physical sensations coming up, which are coming up again now, is like a lump in my throat. I feel like there's a lump rising in my throat. And so this is the other side of it, the next part of it, is to feel the sensation and accept it, even approve of it. even get off on it. Yes, just like BDSM, just like, anything that's like constricting and hard, like a hard workout, sometimes that actually feels good. It's actually satisfying and enjoyable. If you've never been in the world of BDSM, you may or may not understand that, but I think it's a good reference for athletics, because you work hard and it doesn't always like feel necessarily pleasurable, but it's enjoyable. So I want to bring that more. I want to teach people that more, because it's something that has really helped me through difficulties. It's helping me through my current difficulties with my boobs and my breakup. Hey, those both start with the letter B. And just learning what am I feeling. And it's like, if you like any kind of rough, kinky sex, then like, this is what I was thinking about last night when the lump was coming up in my throat. I was thinking about how sometimes I've enjoyed that sensation of a hand around my throat. And like, yes, there's been times I've enjoyed the actual constriction, like actual breath play, but also just the threat of it, just the tease, the possibility that that's what's going to happen. Sometimes that's all that it takes, is just placing a hand right there to know that it could happen. That excitement. It's a lot of excitement. So if you can turn around these feelings and these sensations and somehow enjoy them, then that's going to help you like work through them and incorporate them. And my big insight, I hate to keep going back to my fucking breakup, but that's what's real for me right now. My big insight, it is, I want him to make me feel better, because I'm afraid other things won't, and that's just not the fact. And I had the best meditation after realizing that, after bringing that fear to the surface and making love to myself, being with myself, and actually being present and practicing all the presence, and the breathing and the erotic massage and the teasing and all of that stuff on myself, with myself. And it was extremely healing, because I now remember I don't have to rely on any particular person. And I'm sure I'll be training new lovers in the coming months. And I'm not even like in a hurry to do that, because I know that I want to do it from a place of love and expansion and fun, and not from a place of fear of being alone and fear of never having great sex like that again, stuff like that. So I don't feel like I'm completely unified in my will, because I still do obviously have fear, like that's that lump in my throat. So I can just practice enjoying that thrill, and that's the kind of thing that we might talk about on Thursday night. I'm doing a little Zoom meetup, and we're gonna do some breath work and some erotic energy work and some communication, some deep communication about erotic, sensual stuff. And I am excited to see who is going to show up to play with me and help me make this fun and co-create a really safe, fun, delicious space, even virtually and online. All right. Have a fabulous rest of your day.